Isn't he traveling or something?
I mean, I don't know. He'll show up or he doesn't. I thought he was traveling last weekend, but I was under the impression that Robert would be here this weekend. And if so, well, we certainly welcome him.
We always welcome him.
We welcome everybody.
We do. For that matter, this morning, Rutger messaged me and was like, Preston, if you will forward some money to produce this comic book concept, I want to make Analyze Fish. Here's a script done by AI, but I think Robert and John could really punch it up.
Okay.
That's where I'm like, man,
you're supposed to be a writer. Like, couldn't he?
I know. That's where, like, man, I want you to write. I want you to really do it.
Like,
you know?
hey, Rutger, like, we're rooting for you, but you got to edit your stuff, man.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
editing is like, I keep saying this. Editing is the hard part. It's the real work. If you don't do it, you're not writing.
Yes.
It's how you refine your ideas. It's how you find the core of your story.
Yeah.
Like, look at everything John does. Like, he rewrites shit constantly. Eventually, he gets there.
Speaking of,
there isn't what we think it is. It's what he is what he really wants to tell, and he is very confident in his work by the time he's done with it, because he spent so much time with it, and he knows it's worth the minimal investment it takes to make a comic book, which, by the way, is like the cheapest visual medium to create anything for. Like, I don't know, John, is that a reasonable characterization? Like, are you pretty happy with your stuff after all the edits by the time you go into production?
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time I brought Harpies here? And issue 4 is in production.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what happens in issue 4, and I'm eventually going to have to letter it. I guess I'll find out what happens when I letter it.
Probably. And hopefully you'll figure out what happens in issue 3 pretty soon.
Is that the one that was on the campaign, not number 4?
Yeah. Issue 3 campaign ended on yesterday.
Congratulations! How'd you do?
Little under 13.
That's pretty good, especially in this economy.
Better than 1 and 2.
That's a good sign. I mean, your audience is growing, or you're getting new people who are buying back issues.
I had some Garvey fanboys who really, really liked Christmas Blondes.
So you're getting new people, or getting people who really like back issues. I don't see how these statements are in competition with each other at all.
It was people who like a specific cover that I happen to be offering here.
And they're not intending to actually open the book or read it in any
way.
Right,
they will not. One guy got 4 books, he got them all graded. He'll never open the book.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Well, at least you can't disappoint him.
Yeah.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
High five, John.
I gotta say, it's that mentality that I find, like, some people approach comics with. Like, it's like, who cares what's on the inside? They're gonna buy it for the cover. And there's some truth to that, but I think if you show up with that attitude, you end up with a bad comic book, which has
I mean, what's funny is my pitch to a lot of people.
I try to do both. Like, I don't have a problem with approaching my comics from both angles.
Yeah, exactly. Approach it.
Like, I don't care. Like,
inferiors, right? Make the whole thing good. You know.
Well, that's what I do. My pitch is like, go on, take a look inside. It's not just a pretty cover.
Right. Yeah. You know. So,
what do I say? Like, I'm not in the business of selling pretty covers. Go take a look.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and that works when I'm at small shows. Like, 'cause I want people to go engage with the books and actually see that there's a there, and there's a story there, and like maybe get into it. And that seems like it's been working for Cygnus Imperium so far this year for all of us, really.
There you go. Yeah, I sold a copy on Saturday.
Woo!
Where Diane sold a lot of face painting.
And he sold 4 comics.
I sold 4 books. I mean, it was an outdoor festival, which I don't tend to do much of. But the thing about outdoors
because you literally will burn to death.
Well, no, I have an awning. Typically it's $40 for 10
so you just sweat to death in the Dallas.
Yeah, it was sweaty.
It was definitely sweaty. Yeah.
So it was a Bonnie and Clyde days. out
Yeah.
in Pilot Point near Denton.
Hold on, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So-
I need to
because
go to
And it
Texas
was
and
the
do that. That's
anniversary
great.
of the bank
well,
robbery.
Bonnie and Clyde were kind of based out of the Dallas area.
Yeah, they were within the DFW area.
Yeah.
So and the bank that is in Pilot Fort, that's one of the banks that they robbed.
That's their claim to fame. Bonnie and Clyde once robbed this bank.
And then it was reused as a filming location for the 1967 film. So they reenacted
nice.
it.
Verisimilitude for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they actually did a reenactment at like 4:00 or something
Right.
like that, which we did not attend because I had an entire gigantic line of face painting people
Yeah.
to do.
Well, congratulations. That sounds like a good day's work.
It was a solid day's work. I sold like $100 in comics, which doubled my table, but I think we ended up I think she got like $550 to $600 at the end of the day in like face painting.
That's about $700.
Wow, that was she was crushing it in face painting.
And unbeknownst
That's a
to
very
us,
productive day then.
yeah,
Yeah.
but unbeknownst to us, the festival hired a professional somewhere between like 1 and 4. So
Yeah.
for a while,
They gave away free face painting.
which you cannot compete with
Yeah.
when you have free, and they're also a professional. So
it looked really good.
and they were fanfantastically beautiful stuff. And we got
Yeah.
a couple Karens
Yeah.
like come up to us and like
Who
want our
were
money.
like, you charged us $35, but I could have got my kid's face painted over there for free.
And
And Diane was still painting the kids' faces, so I was fielding the customer service complaints. I was like, okay, yes, I understand. And then like the woman just eventually goes, "You're not even sorry," and I'm like, no.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Offer to take the face page off?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
because there's no fucking way you should let her keep the face paint and her money.
and it was just
Karens
kind
are
of
the
like
worst.
basically they either wanted their money back or they wanted it for free.
Right.
So
Yeah. How about no?
and I was like, no, we're not going to do that because we paid for this table. And also, if someone was giving away free cookies and this other person was selling cookies, the person selling cookies is not going to give you some for free just because the other person gave free cookies. I'm sorry.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
I mean, if you want that to be how that works, go back to Walmart.
Yeah.
There was
That's super uncool. That is honestly the worst. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the kid loved it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the parents saw like, hey, free face paint that the kids didn't like it.
Yeah, it wasn't until the parents said, you know what, you got ripped off, kid. You could have gotten a way better deal. Now the kid was unhappy. And
it sounds like that parent made their child unhappy.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
And the thing is that I didn't have like a limited choice.
Yeah, we had an advantage in that you could sit down and say, what do you want her to paint, and she'll paint whatever you want. Whereas I'm under the impression that the professional face painter had like a book of designs, and you had to pick one of the designs.
Yeah, generally that's how it is because that way they control the amount of paint. And
well, also the time to complete everything,
and the time that it requires to do it. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't care.
I mean, yeah. You know what the nicest thing is about running your own business is telling Karens where to stick it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Preston did that. I just.
But man, that is always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what was interesting is like when the second one came up and went on this long diatribe, like there were still parents and children lined up, and after I dealt with her and she left, the people in line now understood there was another booth giving away free face painting that was pretty good, and no one left. They were just like, okay, next kid. It was like awesome.
Well, I bet Diane was doing the thing where she's incredibly personable and making a lot of people really happy.
There you go.
And not only that, but I was also working with kids who wouldn't stand still. And I know of some places where we did do face painting, even though it was I had a small amount. Some of them won't do kids under 3. I
Mhm.
don't care. So, and I'm also very good with kids with like disabilities.
And-
So,
and-
and if they
Yeah.
I had one kid who would not let go of her grandmother, so I did it like as the grandmother was holding her. And so,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
mean, Diane's excellent to that sort of thing.
and it's
Yeah.
like because I was a stranger, she didn't want to meet me, but she wanted to face paint. So there was the dilemma. So there was the dilemma. It's like, well, would you be okay if your grandmother like sat down, you sat in her lap, and I can do your face? And she goes, okay. And I'm like, all right. So here we go.
There we go.
There you go. Good job,
Yeah.
There
Diane.
you go. It's just like
And-
as long as the kid's
Yeah,
comfortable.
and I
long
was
as they're happy,
sending
it's
off
okay.
some photos and videos. I sent one to Jeff Dawn,
Oh wow.
and Jeff Dawn replied, "She's got some talent. Next time we do a movie, I want her to work in the makeup
And
department."
I think I was doing a zebra or
So
something like
Diane
that.
has been upgraded from on-set production assistant to makeup department.
What?
Does that mean she'll get paid next time?
And she got paid last time.
I did
Well,
get
good.
Yeah.
paid. Yeah. Except
She didn't get paid in the same way that you didn't get paid, Danny.
By which
I'm
you
still-
mean, of course, that we're both still owed money from the sale of the film that hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
Yes, we're
exactly.
still owed money.
Yes.
Yes.
You have a claim to future revenue for a movie that has not yet been released.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I've learned my lesson about that.
I mean, look, it's a gamble, right? I mean, like a sure thing is always better than a gamble. I think the gamble was look, as a gambler, that was a good gamble. We had
It was a good gamble. I'm actually still confident it's going to get sold. Like, I'm not worried about it.
I mean, it got sold. Now it just when is the distributor going to actually put it out? Like Avery asked me that like a few days ago. Like,
oh, it did get sold.
Yeah.
The distributor. There is a distributor.
Yeah.
The problem is that we don't know.
Yeah, the distributor's sitting on it now.
And they're just sitting on it for whatever reason.
I mean, okay. Well, at least it got sold, so that's actually one step closer. I had no idea. I guess I might have missed that week when you announced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no trailer out. There's no other announcements out.
Yeah, I'm under the impression the distributor figures, well, Armie Hammer is the main problem with this film, and if he is able to star in some comeback picture, and then everybody's like, "Oh, what a cool guy," well, then we should release this movie. So I think
I know this movie was supposed to be that movie.
That's what the distributor decided it should wait.
Yeah.
And so what? They've got the rights that they're not paying for right now?
No, they paid. They're paying money.
They just haven't released it and earned enough money yet.
Right? Yeah, they just haven't released it. You know. Anyway, and then on Sunday, Diane and I sat down with Scott Harbin.
Yeah.
Yes, and we went over Cowboys versus Zombies
kind of thing.
Yeah, and he wants to shoot a proof of concept with that kind of along the lines of that I showed you a few weeks ago.
The one that he wrote, right?
Yeah, the one that he wrote.
Well, if he's going to pay to shoot his own thing, of course he's going to shoot his own thing.
Well, no, in this case, I would be paying for it. But, I mean, he's got a decent plan.
Do people just, like, go up to you and say, hey, Preston, pay for my shit?
Yeah.
Is that your interaction with most people? Because I've met you. Like, you don't give off money bags.
Like,
right.
Isn't it like, what's his name? Your friend who's writing the comic book?
Rutger
just did this exact same thing with them. Hey, I wrote this thing through AI. How about you like fix it up and then make a movie out of it or whatever?
All right, guys, I'm just going to say this to everyone who's not listening is I'm pretty sure Preston doesn't care about your thing, especially if you haven't proven that you can do a thing on your own yet.
Yeah.
But
or we could also modify Preston doesn't care about your thing if you don't care about your thing enough to actually do something with your thing.
Right, yeah.
If you don't care about your thing to do a thing, why should Preston?
Yeah.
Exactly. Because I remember, even back in the early days, back during the contest, your comic contest, that was the number one thing that you were looking for. You're like, I want somebody who is going to follow through. That was like a key component of who would be eligible to win the thing.
Well,
Yeah,
a
and
lot of
rightly so, because
this
why
was
would you
before we
support
met.
someone who doesn't give a fuck about their own work?
This was back,
Right.
2019. I want to say.
Yeah, hell yeah. It was
Yeah.
Before the dark
back-
times.
Yeah, and
Oh, in the
Yeah.
old economy.
yeah, and
It-
you know,
it-
just generally, I don't like it when people are like, "Oh, I have this cool idea."
Please don't steal my idea.
Yeah, please
I'm
don't
not going to
steal
tell you
my.
about my idea because I'm so worried people are. If your idea is the only thing you don't have shit.
Yes,
Most people have ideas. Make something.
yes, exactly. So there's that. But yeah, John, we're looking forward to more Cowboys versus Zombies. So I'm excited that we
I've
got
got-
some tonight.
About 8.5 pages.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry, work's been busy, so I didn't get as much writing done as I wanted.
Are you
Okay.
surviving the Karens, John?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look, Diane just now saw my Sergeant Doak's reply to the bidet script.
Bound in desire. Eternal toilet.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the fuck?
I was resurrected by my work crush's toilet.
That's my work right
Actually, I guess I do have some production news, which is Haunted Head is back in script writing
Okay.
for pages beyond 14, so that's exciting.
Oh.
That'll be coming here.
What is Haunted Head going to be made as?
It's going to be made as a straight up graphic novel, like a one shot, like 60 pages or whatever.
Neat.
Because it's basically a retelling of a novel.
Okay.
So doing it as a series is stupid. And like that reduces the size of my audience.
There you go.
So yeah, my illustrator's on board, but like a bunch of stuff needs to be rewritten, and that's finally happening. And
All right.
Sleepwalkers 7 is still in editing, and oh my god, it is taking up my whole life, and I hate it.
Okay.
And then eventually I'm going to stop hating it, and I'm going to make it.
That's why I just skip editing and I just go right into production.
Indeed. All right. We have Cowboys versus Zombies, which in Scott Hartman's concept, he wants us to produce like a short that looks like it came out of $100 million feature, which he thinks we can put together for, substantially less. So,
Yeah.
So this is Scott Hartman's script.
no,
This
is
is mine.
This is John Lamont.
Copy that.
But I mean, when we sell it to investors, there will of course be a script attached. Like here's the completed thing, which potentially might be a John Lamont script. Sadly, the investors will not understand what a John Lamont script is.
No, they will.
They're going to be doing the Guardian of the Galaxy meme, like who?
Yeah.
All right, let's read this fucker.
All right.
Exterior, Dakota Forest. Today, Lily drops from her horse, walking up behind Milo as he sniffs the dirt.
What do you smell, friend?
She kneels down behind him, watching. About 25 feet back, Abrams rides up beside Taya.
I can see a question mark there. Yes.
Yeah, I noticed there's another one missing down there too. Just ignore that.
As he stops to drink from canteen. Whose canteen?
There you go. We still one day's ride from the den.
Tay looks up at the trees overhanging the trail.
About 3 good hours of daylight left. And then we need I guess I'll be Abrams. How's Lily? That also needs a question mark.
Isn't Abrams a major character? I suggest that maybe John should play him.
All right, John, be Abrams.
How's Lily?
She and the dog are good together. They ride ahead a bit.
Just then, Lily's whistle can be heard.
Come, they find something.
Tay spurs his horse, leading the posse forward, coming up Lily. And leading the posse forward, coming up Lily and Milo, who appear to be standing.
At a
at a
cross.
crossroads, but not in an official sense, as it appears a path has been carved out and flattened by a press. About 15 feet wide, saplings snapped mid-height, splintered outward, plant matter, and brushed ground into the dirt. What is up with this hyphenation? It's all incorrect. All of it. Abrams and Tay dismount, stepping in for a closer look.
Something came through there. Something angry.
Hemsworth, Eli, and Jeb dismount, peering down the path carved into the foliage.
What do you suppose could do that?
Tay steps forward, kneeling down at a hooved track pressed several inches into the dirt.
Hooved creature.
He places his hand over the print that's twice the size of his hand.
Judging by its print, we're talking 1, maybe 2 tons.
Creature that large wouldn't be able to stand.
A cow is like a ton. Come on.
Who's Jeb?
That's another good question.
He's one of the side characters.
He was in the posse. We did see him earlier.
Oh, okay.
I want to say he had a moment with. Wasn't he the Family Guy?
Yes, he's the Jeb's the family guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
See, you
all right.
remember? See,
Yeah.
and it was a week ago.
Yeah, it was. I said at the time the Family Guy was okay. Who
Yeah,
doesn't like Family Time?
You like the Family Guy.
I like the Family Guy.
Tay stands continuing down the path. How can you stand continuing down? Okay, whatever.
Now Jeb
Yeah.
is a very Southern name, just FYI, but I like Southern.
I mean, Jebediah is a good Christian name. Whatever.
It is, yeah.
Doc,
John.
you and Jamie stay with the horses.
Abrams heads down the path a few steps from Tay. Jeb and Eli follow with Lily, taking up the rear. Lily stops, turns back to Milo, who waits on the trail, staring down the path uneasy.
Come, friend.
Milo growls low.
Come.
Milo steps forward onto the path, staying behind the group.
Sometimes I think that dog's got more sense than all of us combined.
Hemsworth and Harper watch as the group walk further down the path and out of sight. Down the carved path, Tay walks slow, eyeing the sides of the flattened path before him. He approaches slowly, John. It's an adverb. Ugh. He approaches a massive oak tree with vertical scapes tearing bark clean off. Tay pulls a tuft of fur from between the loose bar, smells it. What is happening?
Is that loose
Loose bark,
bark?
comma, smells it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think John's comma button is broken.
Yeah. This is not from a usual, not native to these parts.
Tay hands it to Abrams. That is a sentence. Good job.
Smells like deer.
My Jeb?
Oh no, I was Jeb too. Can I
Oh.
take a look, Sheriff?
Another missing question mark. Then we
By
have
all
a-
means.
Yeah.
Jeb takes the fur, examines it.
Yeah, I reckon a bovine. Big one by the look of it. That smell,
Mm.
though. Something not right with it. Perhaps it was chased by our quarry to make it move with such haste. Well, we'll know when we find it. Based on the distance it's traveled, it shouldn't be more than 100 more feet or so. All right, on guard, everyone. I'll take point with Tay. Eli, you carry the reel.
Aye, Sheriff.
Isn't 100 feet like 30 meters? That's like
Yeah.
really close.
Yes.
Okay. Abrams draws his revolver as Jeb and Eli ready their rifles. Lily looks down at Milo, who gives a quiet whimper.
Shh.
Abrams and Tay take point following the path. Eli hangs back with Lily in the rear. Tay draws his revolver as he steps quietly and cautiously. Oh, you do know how to use adverbs.
There you go.
Abrams stays at his side, scanning the forest.
Salt.
Smell.
So-
We close.
If no one points it out, he'll never get better.
Actually, it does help because what I do is afterward I re-listen to you guys reading and I fix all the grammar.
There you go.
Okay, then
You should look up the hyphenation rules. It's only really for compound adjectives.
And when my spell check decides it likes to use hyphens.
Your spell check is wrong. They continue slowly approaching a turn. Abrams holds up his fist, stopping the posse.
What is it? The quiet. Jeb, eyes north, Tay, south.
They move to either side as Abrams steps forward. That is a sentence. The approaching stench fills their nostrils. That is also a sentence.
Sheriff, I don't think that smells rotten flesh.
You do have a comma button, you liar.
There we go.
Hey, you were the one that said I didn't, not me.
Dude, just dependent clauses. It's not hard.
There we go.
As they turn, they find the path blocked by a massive pile of shit. At nearly 4 feet high and spilling out 8 feet wide, maneuvering around it. See, that's a comma. This is that period should be a comma. Maneuvering around it would be quite problematic. Tay, Abrams, Jeb, and Eli stand staring at it. Jeb looks around, then back at the trail that continues onward, carved through the woods unabated.
That doesn't make sense. We've been tracking this for almost 500 feet through difficult terrain. It would have run out of steam.
There are two halves there.
That's not what you wrote.
Yeah. It would have run out of steam.
It would have ran out of steam.
That's even better, yeah.
And it should say it would have run out of steam. Just FYI. Okay. Abrams and Tay approach the dung pile as something within glints off the sun.
Although I got to ask, why would a bovine run out of steam after 500 feet?
Because it's steam powered. It's in the middle of a forest. Who's feeding the coal to it?
So, to answer your question, a bull can only sprint at full speed for about 500 feet.
Okay.
Humans are actually really good at running.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's one of our things.
Massive cows, not so much. And running through a forest like this, it would. So running out of steam is obviously a euphemism. But the idea is this thing is faster and more powerful than what they expect it to be.
Sure. All right.
Abrams grabs a thick stick, pokes the pile. See, there should be a comma because pokes the pile is a dependent clause, John. It depends on the previous clause to make any goddamn sense. Abrams grabs a thick stick, comma, pokes the pile at the glinting object. That part doesn't make sense. He digs it out, comma, hooking a beer stein, pulling it free. So there should be a comma before and after hooking a beer stein.
Okay. What did it eat?
Who's Jeff?
Pigs. They eat anything. But bulls. This makes no sense.
Abrams continues stabbing at the fecal pile, comma, finding what appears to be a bone. He grabs it with his gloved handing, pulling out, reveling it's still attached to a partially crushed human pelvic bone.
Oh no.
That's a mess. Fix that.
Yeah. Abrams leaps back, dropping it startled. Abrams leaps back, dropping it, comma, startled.
Or startled. Abrams leaps back, dropping it. Yeah.
That still requires a comma.
Yeah.
What in God's name?
Milo barks. That's a sentence. Lily steps forward slowly toward the dung pile.
Can you smell that?
I'm pretty sure we can all smell that.
The smell is wrong. Sharp. Bitter. Smells of fire. Something dead beyond death.
Abrams pauses a moment.
Sulfur. Lord help us.
Lily glances up at the sky.
We are losing daylight.
Yes, we must make... Oh, that's Preston. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Preston today.
We must make camp soon.
Back to the horses. There's nothing left for us here.
Milo barks excitedly, comma, ready to lead them back down the path from there came. Lily stays close, following behind Milo.
Yes, friend, but Wasaku Wasija will do what Wasaka Wasija P do.
Abrams walks up to Lily.
You talk like you understand him.
He is your dog, is he not? And you do not?
He was my friend's. I'm just looking after him for the time being.
Perhaps you should listen more closely. He is quite wise.
Perhaps you should use an apostrophe for your possessives.
Hey.
Abrams slows his pace, letting Lily take the lead, staying with the men in the back. At the crossroads, Hemsworth steps forward as Lily and Abrams exit the path back onto the main road.
We got up the trail. I know a good spot to make camp for the night.
Lead the way.
Tay and Lily mount their horses, heading down the trail with Milo.
Well, what did you find?
I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you. Let's mount up.
Abrams, Hemsworth, Harper, Eli, and Jeb mount up and follow the trail after Tay and Lily. Exterior Dakota Forest clearing night. Abrams, Hemsworth, Eli, and Jeb finishes pitching their tents as the sky darkens above. Oh, now it's a John Lamont script.
Yes.
Lily sits by the fire playing a traditional tune on her bone flute. Oh, it's such a John Lamont script. Milo lays at her feet. Tay and Harper emerge from the woods, carrying a full small game bag. Tay hands his bag to Harper before joining Abrams and the others at the tents. Harper walks to a tree stump by the fire, pulling out small rabbits, dressing them and washing them with a nearby bucket of water.
Oxford,
Yes, Oxford, fine, after them. Good catch. I think on those. Americans are weird about them.
Rabbit stew tonight. Carrots, herbs, one of my specialties.
Lily stops playing, glaring at him.
I'll judge when I'm hungry.
One smell of this masterpiece, you'll be hungry.
How do you do it right in the dialogue and wrong in the description, John? Harper cuts the rabbit down the belly, pulling out the entrails. Milo perks up, licking his lips, watching.
See, Milo knows what I'm talking about, don't you, boy?
Harper tosses the innards scrap to Milo, who gobbles it up. Lily reaches down, scratching Milo behind the ears as Milo eats. Harper cuts up carrots and parsley, throwing it in the water as well. Did you suddenly lose awareness how to do plurals?
There we go.
I also should have specified that was the boiling water on the fire and not the bloody water that he was using to clean the rabbit.
I mean, I'm sure no one would have a problem with just boiling that and making some soup out of it.
There you go.
That's a lot of rabbit hair.
Am I Harper?
You are.
That song you played, one of your people's?
Lily looks down at the flute in her lap.
My mother used to play it when I was a girl.
Harper glances up at Tay, Abrams, and Hemsworth, reviewing maps and notes by oil lamp. Then, he glances back to Lily, who barely looks up.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, why would you? You people never do.
Harper makes a big gesture of looking behind himself and around.
Were you talking to someone else?
Not what he wrote.
Were you talking?
Where?
Where are you talking to someone else? Because it's just me here.
Lily sighs. Harper leans forward, stirring the stew.
Ah, smell that. Hungry yet?
Lily puts the flute to her mouth, comma, begins playing again. A tear runs down her cheek as her focus remains elsewhere. Harper cleans and dresses the second rabbit. Milo looks up, licking his lips, comma, ready for more. Harper stabs the liver, kidneys, and stomach on the end of a pointy stick and sits it over the fire.
That'll keep for tomorrow, boy.
Milo cocks his head to the side, comma, giving a little whine. Harper reaches out, comma, scratching Milo's neck.
Don't look at me like that.
Abrams and the others approach the fire.
Damn, kid, you weren't kidding.
Told you, best eating you'll get this far from Mrs. Jenkins' cooking.
Harper glances to Lily, comma, who continues to play her flute. She glances up at him for a brief moment, a smile coming to her eye. Harper smiles back.
All right. 9 pages. Well, let's see. We had some developments. We found some bull excrement. It certainly suggests
zombies
the
excrement?
supernatural. I mean, why wouldn't they?
Oh,
And I'm thinking this might be more of a demon
okay.
than a bull, than a zombie, rather. I
Oh.
mean, zombies we tend to characterize as being mindless.
Yeah.
I want this to have
A ghoul.
some intellect, maybe whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
What if it's a Dracula?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
But yeah, all
And
right.
then we need a Renfield.
We do.
I
But
don't see a problem with that.
yeah, we found some monster remains, which are ominous and set people on edge. Good job. With the party is assembled of one purpose, and later Lily and Harper are having dinner. What do you think?
We're having interactions between characters. Some personality is coming out within the dialogue. We have a little tension with like evidence of the bull zombie ghoul monster. It sounds like something bad is about to happen because this seems like the calm before the storm. I hope I'm reading that correctly.
Well, they are on their way.
Yeah.
To
Somebody needs to die soon.
Forest creature.
Someone's gonna die,
Yeah.
and
Look, this is the helicopter scene in Predator, okay?
what?
This is the helicopter scene in Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just you're meeting everybody. Everybody has like their own little
It's a
personality.
real nasty habit you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also like meeting the Marines and the aliens
Sure.
during the lunch, the lunch scene.
Yeah.
So, well, and soon they'll be out there in the wilderness and then die.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yay. So yeah, I like that the characters were talking to each other about stuff that wasn't their immediate mission. I thought it was hilarious that everyone stood around for 8 pages talking about a bunch of bullshit. And what? It was hilarious. It was very hard to not laugh at that for a really long period of time. And many of your sentences were actually complete.
Yeah.
And it wasn't written by AI.
Yeah. Danny, how could it be made even better?
I don't think this night is long enough.
Sorry?
I said, I don't think this night is long enough for Danny to explain how it can be made better.
I mean, I think you should fix your keyboard because clearly your buttons only work half the time. And then after you've done that, you should have the characters like actually talk about stuff that's interesting more often. Like the flute of her people for like the girl, and like, oh, whose dog is it? I understand the dog. Why don't you understand the dog? Is it not your dog? What the fuck is wrong with you? That was cool. The bit about the racism was actually really like that was going somewhere interesting.
I don't even know what we're we're talking about. The bit about the racism. What is that a reference?
There was some microaggression there.
Oh, there's a microaggression.
Oh yeah. No, that.
They
Yep.
got called out. That was interesting. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
see
got
more of
called
that
out.
dynamic
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Like I want to see like either more microaggressions or more of her calling it out or her going on a rant because frankly, you've got a bunch of time to kill. This is very cheap to film. So a couple more lines of people talking, whatever, you can cut them when you film it. But for now, like let's give the characters some character, yeah. So I would have preferred slightly more of that, and a little bit less like, oh, it's a deer, oh, it's a bunch of crap, like literally a bunch of crap. Neither a bull nor a deer would be eating a beer stein. So that was a bit vexing, although I guess you're going to go for it swallowed someone whole.
I mean, he did pull out a leg.
I missed that bit.
You were too busy critiquing the grammar.
Well, it was really bad. I don't feel bad about that at all. Frankly, if you wanted me to pay attention to something else, you should have fixed the grammar, so I would have paid attention to your story better.
Oh wow!
I literally finished the pages
matters.
at like 12:30 this morning, and
Wow.
I had to go to bed because I had to go to work. So it's like, sorry.
I'm glad you shared it. I'm just
And
I
I'm glad
just have to remind people that presentation matters.
Yeah, what is your new job?
he's still accounting.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not. I'm a Karen
Oh.
wrangler, according to Danny.
Oh yeah, that's right, for homeowners association.
Yeah. Just for bigger clients that pay a lot more money. So that means I get paid a lot more money.
Actually,
But it also
you know
means
what?
I am a
would-
crap ton busier than I was before. So
I would
now I haven't even
love-
done certain things like thank all of my Kickstarter backers. And campaign ended yesterday, and I haven't even sent a thank you update. I'm horrible.
How much
Well,
you
you
bring
should
in?
do that tonight.
I will be once we get off the stream.
There you go.
I've had so
yeah,
much going
actually, it occurs to me that what this scene kind of is missing is Karen energy.
What?
Like, so the characters don't need to be bitchy at each other because that I don't think fits what's going on. But like, okay, well, you know, I don't want anything dangerous affecting the community, but man, that guy we're going to save, he's such an asshole. His kids gave me a funny look one time. I can't wait to give him a piece of my mind. Like that sort of, these people know each other energy. Like there could be more of that.
Okay, I see.
It's a small, isolated community. People know each other.
I agree. I do think there should be more personality in the dialogue. I think that some of the good deal of the dialogue should pertain more to the plot, and I would like to see and feel more of where they are emotionally. Do they feel? Because I can't tell if they're like scared of being here, nervous, or they're feeling hubris, like feeling overly confident, or they think this is fake or something like that. The only person who
like no one says who piled up an 8-foot square of bullshit and put it in the forest. This is stupid.
Yeah.
No, like for real, a character would say that, and that would be a sensible reaction.
Okay. No, like
Someone went to a lot of trouble to do this. That's insane. Is a legit reaction here.
And also, like, are they?
That's what I would think, and
You
that's
know,
what
we
your art is going to have to do.
We have someone who's kind of a tracker. I would like to hear more information about like yeah, he's like it's this ton and this tonnage and it must have been this big. And I'm like, I would think he would probably have more information. And also like it smells wrong. What does it smell like? And then maybe tell a story about like a rotting something like a cow being eaten by vultures, but it was still alive. And that smell is not something that you forget. You know, something that seems, if it's like you
could certainly give like a
reference,
a horrific verbal description
of like.
Oh, and then other characters could react to that. That would be
and also like, what is death?
Yeah, aren't there like parasites that like eat things from the inside out?
Yes. Yes.
That'd be a good idea.
And also, there's also like they describe it as like it sounds like dead beyond death. Like, what's that? Please describe that. That's interesting.
Right.
So, and it's like this is unholy, blah blah blah. This is unnatural. How? So, how is it unnatural? I saw this, blah blah blah. You're just drunk. It's like no. So it's like no. Like I've seen things that'll make your shit turn white.
Rosemary's heifer.
Rosemary's heifer. Hail Satan. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would say like it's kind of analogous to the helicopter scene,
yeah,
or from Aliens, where like the scene where they're on the transport flying in, the scene where we're together, we're kind of assessing what the threat is, we're heading into danger, we don't know what we're facing yet.
You could also have like the Hudson's humorous scene where he talks about all the weapons I got. We got your firepower.
Got nukes, sharp sticks.
Yeah, it's like everything that you could think of, and all of a sudden it's gone, and they become helpless.
Yeah.
Later on, it's like this stuff does not work on this thing.
But yeah, and I would say that is, I think, what we're missing is there's not really much conflict between the characters about what's going on.
And I feel like everyone should have their own agenda.
Yeah.
Like they have. And they should speak that. It's like, oh, you're here for like, what are you here for? I'm here to protect my family. Your family, you could barely take care of your family.
Yeah, like, actually, the Native American people, like, why are they there? Are they doing someone a favor? Are someone paying them?
Yeah,
they just sort of decide to show up. Like, okay, cool, but like, you could make that much more interesting.
Well, Lily is there to watch out for her father because she thinks her father is being taken advantage of by the townspeople.
Well, yeah, no one offered to pay him. I would agree with her 100%.
Indeed.
Yeah, talk about that.
So
the thing is that like her father is just doing this at the goodness of his heart to help people, but the thing is that nobody helps us. So
yeah, that doesn't pay the rent.
It doesn't pay the rent.
That doesn't buy us like coal in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I totally get it. And you know what? She should probably get a little pissed off at them. So be a little pissy about it. That would be nice. Now, I also would like to know more about why Hemsworth is there, because from what I understand, he was helping someone, teaching him how to read. So I'm still kind of curious why he's even there. And that's what I remember from him. I don't remember really. He came off like a gambler, or a person who was.
Oh, you're talking about the scene where a whole bunch of people in different rooms don't interact with each other and decide.
Yeah, that was it. So yeah. I was just kind of going like, I don't understand what their motivations are, and this is a nice place to discuss that. If it wasn't the town hall. So,
if you haven't discussed it, it's a great place. If you have discussed it, it's a great place to remind people what they are, because you're about to start killing them off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, to pay, remember, set up, reminder, payoff.
Oh.
That's doing stuff in threes.
Yeah.
So you set something up, you remind people it's there, then you pay it off. And so this is a good time to remind people what everyone's agenda is before you pay it off by killing people in a funny way.
There you go.
Exactly as Aliens does, right?
Yes.
Like that Hudson bit you mentioned, it's exactly that. You set it up. Oh, he's got weapons. And there's no weapons. He panics. Like that's, you got to set it up, remind people, pay it off. That's ideal structure.
Yeah, I mean, like one of them like could have all the weapons, and he's just sharpening them, testing all of them, making sure they're all there, and then it's just like, what do you got all there? Why are you bringing all this stuff? Like, why wouldn't I? It's like I'm not going to be standing here with my thumb up my ass. So what do you want? Well, it's killing you. I'm going to kill it.
There we go. All right. do we want to go over bidet next?
I mean,
Or
you say want. I think we're all here and now we have to.
okay. Or we could go over Lords of Iron. I rewrote issue 2.
Well, we should definitely go over that before we all get too tired.
Okay.
Yeah, because if bidet is written by AI, I'm not sure that I really care that much. Who posted it again? Whose script was that? Was that Xander?
Oh boy.
That was Xander. Okay. He doesn't usually write with AI.
He does not.
No.
I mean, I don't know if we've actually like reviewed a script that has been admittedly AI before.
I don't think so.
No.
I think Rutger kind of admitted that some of his stuff was after the fact.
Yeah.
And I mean, we know for a fact that what's his face? That's all he ever submits.
Draco, yes. Draco sadly has not been able to move beyond
AI.
Yeah.
AI is too bad.
Yeah.
Because he has so much good feedback from us.
I know.
Even our bad feedback is good.
I know. I wish for everyone's benefit that they could move beyond the starting point of I typed this into ChatGPT and here's what I got.
Yeah, but Preston, that sounds really hard.
Yeah, it takes work.
I got.
And sometimes it's.
And then you might have to think. Why would you think?
And
sometimes it's grammatically incoherent.
Yeah.
I probably have to be sober.
I mean, it's missing commas and has the incorrect hyphenated words because the spell checker says that numbered -feet is a thing.
It is if it's an adjective. And
my spell check doesn't seem to know the difference, and neither do I.
And now you know.
That sounds like a you problem, buddy.
No, it sounds like a you problem. Most people don't care if it's hyphenated, I don't think.
There we go. All right. Is that
okay. Those people are wrong.
They can be wrong. That is a right.
Or is that big enough, or does it need to be bigger?
It would be nice if it was bigger.
What?
And you can start by getting rid of that sidebar.
And scrolling in. Zooming in, rather.
All right. So they want it bigger. Here you go. How's that?
It's bigger. Well, I mean, whatever. I just read the last one, so
I'll read it.
All
right, page 1, panel 1. The Widowmaker transport hurtles through space. Now, I'm going to be pedantic. Shouldn't Widowmaker be capitalized if it's a specific class of transport vehicle?
It's a class as opposed to a name, but sure, there you go.
Yes.
I mean, a Ford Focus. A Focus is typically capitalized.
There you go, capitalized.
I mean, why is it hyphenated?
I don't know. Widowmaker is that?
It's usually a compound noun, so we have a hyphen. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if it's narration, who is narrating?
I'll narrate because I'm.
No. The tag. The narration has a character who is speaking it.
How about caption?
Caption does not require a speaker.
There you go. Caption.
I see what you're saying. Yes. That is 3 months after slaughtering defeat and being forced to abandon Ceres Station. Oh, this is a page 1 rewrite. I just realized that. Okay. Panel 2, large panel. Lilia Danovich sits in a chair extending from the wall in an undershirt and shorts.
Woo.
Her hands. I know I was going to say she's overdressed, but then I forgot this isn't a John Lamont script. Her hands and cuffed in front of her. Her arms and shoulders display a few black scorch marks.
There we go.
Check. Oh, no, wait, that's not Czech. Chen Zaichin. Okay. Chen Zaichin, mid-30s, Chinese man with his hair slicked back, wears Ceres Station overalls appropriate to a Marine and stands over Lilia, brandishing a stun baton capable of delivering electric shocks. Captain Lee Junes, an early 50s man wearing the service uniform of the captain of Ceres Station, stands apart as he conducts the interrogation.
I will ask you again, What access do the V's have to the ship's systems?
I keep telling you, I have no special knowledge of enemy capabilities.
I still don't believe you. Shock her again.
So Danny, press and scroll up for a second, just because I have another pedantic grammar question.
Sure.
Should station in Sirius station be capitalized?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Like, whatever.
Really?
But also,
all right.
should Marine...
Hey, you were going off on me on my shit.
Okay.
I'm asking you a question.
Okay, because your shit doesn't meaningfully distinguish between subsequent actions and sometimes actually is
I
confusing.
also have a question. Does Marine need to be
No.
capitalized?
No.
Okay. Because it's not a specific Marine. Okay.
No.
No, unless you're talking like U.S. Marine Corps.
Yeah,
that's
it's
capitalized.
Okay.
like soldier, like whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the soldier.
Yeah. Panel 3, inset into 1. Lilia jerks involuntary as Zaichen applies the stun baton to her arm. Zap.
Ah!
Panel 4, continued. Though I think panel 4 should just start with the page. Lilia reacts in rage as Captain Lee as Chen awaits his next order.
Really?
What?
I mean, she is under a lot of stress right now. I'm kind of okay with
Okay.
it.
Come on.
I'm begrudgingly okay with it.
Excuse me. Hold on. You yellow bastard! I told you I don't know anything.
Very
You're...
As the sole survivor of the Russian forces, I find that hard to believe. We will find out what you know on our long return trip.
Panel 5, Captain Lee and Zaichen exit Lilia's cell.
No food for her until she stops lying.
Yes, Captain.
Panel 2, page 1, Commander Mars Agrippa, 30s black man, rugged features, stands on the street of a futuristic Los Angeles alongside Delta Knights Taylor Mazzini, a pudgy white male in his late 20s, and Raul Hernandez, male 30s, Central American. All wear power armor with their faces visible. That's not very good armor. Nearby 2V bio.
You need to see them in order to.
Yeah, I know. It's why they do it in movies all the time.
Yeah.
It looks silly in realism, but it's so that we know who the actors are or who is who. Nearby 2V bioroids.
Yeah.
Sculpt black goo onto a rigid black latticework as they construct their base. Completed structures behind them showing a growing V complex akin to what we saw on Venus in issue 1.
Ooh, callbacks.
Los Angeles, months later.
Looks like they're almost done.
I can't believe we just sat here and watched them this whole time.
The transport from Sirius should arrive in a few more weeks, then payback.
Panel 2, background, the 2V bioroids walk toward the trio. Foreground, Agrippa, Hernandez, and Mazzini watch warily as the enemy approaches.
Commander, they're coming this way.
Oxford, comma.
Where?
Oxford, comma.
Oh, fine.
I mean, the nice thing about Oxford commas is it's really easy to be consistent about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sort of the point. At ease, Mazzini. We're not here to start a fight.
Yet. Panel 3, 2 bioroids. The 2 bioroids project light beams from nozzles on their shoulder that intersect to form a hologram of Trinity standing on the street. Panel 4, which should still be on its own page. The hologram of Trinity speaks.
Greetings, humans, comma.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
No. Greetings. Comma,
Oh,
humans.
greetings, comma, humans. Okay.
The V Outreach and Healing Center nears completion. Soon you will welcome our first visitors. Understand that you are bound by the terms of our ceasefire agreement to not interfere.
Panel 5. Mars Agrippa stands in opposition to Trinity's hologram.
You're Agrippa.
I thought
I'll be Agrippa.
No, Danny.
Danny.
Okay.
Our
Robert's
citizens
here.
live content lives of
Oh,
spiritual peace.
hold on.
Yeah, he just chatted. Let me in.
Welcome, Robert. How are you?
Hey.
I'm tired, but please, I'm enjoying
You went
this.
to L.A., I think,
Yeah,
right?
I'm still in LA. Yeah,
Oh,
still there.
how is it?
How's
It was
traffic?
very wet this morning. I had to
Oh.
drive in not only heavy traffic, but absolutely monsoon rains.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
don't you just hate it? It rains and everybody forgets how to drive.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with LA. They don't know.
I don't
Well,
either.
Part is because it doesn't rain very often there.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
it rains like once a year, but
Okay. Anyway, all right.
Our citizens live content lives of spiritual peace and economic equality. Those tempted to defile themselves with V corruption are better excised from our society, like human cancer cells.
Just honor the terms, Earthling.
panel 6, the hologram of Trinity fades away.
Doo-doo-doo.
That'll be an interesting art design. I'm
It's not
sure
that
your
hard to
artist.
fade.
I mean, it gets a whole panel. It is doable.
Yeah. Not that
I'm
hard to
not
fade.
saying it's not, and he's got
I mean,
his art
opacity
team.
layers are your friend, right?
Yeah.
Panel 1, the background, the V bioroids return to constructing the complex. Foreground, Mars Agrippa counsels Taylor Mazzini and Raul Hernandez.
Well, comma, men.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So are there like two commas there? Well, men, comma.
Yes.
All right. All right. Fine.
Yes.
Or you can just say men. Once that complex opens, you'll be serving at the front line of Trinity's attempts to corrupt our society.
Robert, why don't you be Hernandez?
Here we go. If we aren't to interfere with our citizens entering the complex, aren't we just glorified crowd control?
Yes.
Not at all.
Panel 2, Agrippa puts his
Aren't we
arms
just-
around the two men
Oh, there we
and
go.
draws them close.
As far as President Gonzalez is concerned, anyone entering the V complex, no comma, after living in our perfect society, no comma, is
Really?
a traitor to humanity itself.
All right. Fine.
Yeah,
Commas-
no commas. It makes it chunky.
Okay. All right.
I mean, yeah, but it's a comic, so it's going to get chunked up anyways by the balloons.
Yeah.
They are to be shown no mercy. We must not allow the V's to create a fifth column composed of our own citizens.
But we violate the treaty if we don't allow them free entry.
We have the right to apprehend criminals before they leave our jurisdiction. Do we not? I mean, not if you're the army.
That's right.
Panel 3, Hernandez touches his chin as he begins to understand what Agrippa's implying. Agrippa gives a sinister smile.
So we are to set up a checkpoint, and anyone seeking entry
Must face a harsh punishment to deter further corruption. So create a pre-existing charge and execute justice on the spot. So, comma.
Okay. Fine.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Page 4, panel 1, background. 2 V bioroids stand in front of the gates of the completed V complex, constructed from the black organic goo used for the native Venus buildings, issue 1, embedded into a large Earth metropolitan area. The bioroids project a hologram of Trinity, who appears to stand on the ground, arms wide in invitation.
And
Foreground.
just for fairness, there should be a comma after Trinity in the last sentence.
Here? Okay.
Yep. Because who appears starts a dependent clause.
Ah.
Because who depends on whoever is identified in the dependent clause. Sorry, I was explaining because John doesn't get it.
Foreground, Mazzini and Hernandez stand guard in power armor with their face clearly visible. Okay, I will say this, like, these are scripts for a visual medium. Nobody's going to see it.
Yeah.
Whether it's comic or a screenplay. A crowd of civilians observes.
but
from a
it changes the
distance.
meaning sometimes.
It changes the
At
meaning
this
off
point, it
in
can
John's
change the
work.
meaning.
As long as the director understands what I'm talking about, that's
Well, why don't you not leave it to chance and just write better?
There you go.
a crowd of civilians
Oh, Danny,
observes from a
geez.
safe distance. I know he's on fire tonight.
Throw that salt.
Some have visible cybernetic implants. All wear fairly ordinary clothes designed for practicality instead of fashion.
Okay, everyone. Welcome to the
How do you?
grand
Ooh,
of the V Center for Humans Outreach and Healing. We offer new techniques in restoring the body and mind, utilizing technologies far beyond what you have on Earth. Who wants to be the first to take a tour?
That
Panel
first
2,
line
wide
does
panel.
not end with punctuation.
What?
What?
The first line there did not end with punctuation.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the grand
No, it's at
opening of the V.
There's a period. There's a period.
Oh, and paragraph. End of the paragraph.
Period.
Oh, here. Okay. Good.
Earth
Yes.
after Earth.
Okay.
And I'm
All right.
saying this, by the way,
Yeah.
which is different from the action lines because there are some letters who will just take it, copy and paste, and then it's your problem.
All right, fair enough.
That's why I pay you extra, Danny.
There you go.
I know.
I'm well aware
Is
of the
that his
extra
nickname,
services you
Extra
provide,
Danny?
and I hope you realize. I want you to realize that I realize that.
There you go.
Viewed in profile.
I appreciate you too.
The crowd stands on the left of the panel with the hologram of Trinity on the right. Hernandez and Mazzini stand in between, attempting to discourage anyone from responding to Trinity's initiation. Jose,
Oh shit! It should be invitation. All right, my bad. In the invitation. There we go.
Yay.
Invitation.
I mean, it could be an initiation.
It could, but it's an invitation. All right.
Jose Lopez, a
You're just
Mexican
hazing
figure.
everyone?
What?
She's just hazing everyone like it's Frosh Week.
How dare you not?
Okay, so and here I kind of have this occurred to me when we were reading earlier, and this is just a minor thing, and I don't want to dwell on it too much because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But like, this is in the future. It's so far in the future.
Yeah.
And you mentioned that this is taking place in Los Angeles. Well, what
Yeah.
does, if it wasn't for that location tag, what about that scene would tell us this is Los Angeles in the future?
Is there like a particular part of Los Angeles that you're destroying to set up this building?
The donut.
It was just something that occurred to me when we were reading. And similarly,
Yeah.
like,
Is this
You're
right behind the
mentioning that-
Hollywood sign as being some
I could add something that shows the Hollywood Hills.
Palm trees, just palm trees. If you do
Well,
palm trees, you're there.
we got palm trees
There's
in Florida.
nowhere else in America that has palm
Florida,
trees.
Palm Springs,
Not like Los Angeles. No, it's different here.
So
It's the
my second thing, which was a follow up, was you mentioned that Mr. Lopez here is Mexican, and I'm
Yeah.
like, does Mexico even still exist? Like, how do we know,
The artist knows how to draw Mexican.
Perfect.
as opposed
Good answer.
to a
answer.
Venezuelan?
That's a good answer.
Or you
They're
want it to be
different.
Central American? Hold on. A
As
Central
opposed
American.
to a Spaniard.
Well, yeah, Spaniards.
Well,
tend to be
Spaniards are
more-
white,
Yeah.
and they Spaniards are way
Some
more.
people from Mexico are descended
European.
from Spaniards.
Sure.
A Central American figure.
Do you want
I
it
like
to
the
be
Mexican
brown?
better.
No.
Brown
No,
guy?
it's
Okay.
I mean,
no.
like,
I'm just
Brown-
I'm visualizing, like,
okay.
because
No.
you've got like
Well,
how
Latino really just means they speak Spanish. That's what
Yeah.
it means. So, anyway.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, China still exists. There's Chinese people.
There are.
Yeah, I know that's kind of where I was like that's kind of where I was going with that, like how these countries kind of still, I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
Jose Lopez. I didn't mean to make a big deal out of either of those things. It was just things that kind of jumped out at me, like thinking future,
Right
like
back
what
to Mexican? Okay. Okay.
what
Yeah,
what
Mexican.
are
I like
countries
Mexican.
and
All right.
what are they going to look like in the future?
I want them
you
to
know?
have bandoleros on them and stuff like that.
As some big
You
sombrero.
know.
Well, I mean, I'm at this point, I'm supposing that
He actually,
they've become fairly. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
by saying Jose Lopez
Yeah.
and this being the future, I see Santa Anna.
There you go.
He looks like Napoleon.
Okay.
Pancho Villa. Pancho Villa, perfect.
A Mexican figure in his mid-30s, standing in the crowd, reacts in hesitation at being singled out by Trinity.
Maybe you, young fella. We will have so many things to show you. Sounds like fucking Pinhead, man.
Yeah.
That's-
Who, me?
Me?
I mean, guys, we're on like page 4. We definitely depicted.
I know. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I derailed
And
this
for
a
the
little
record,
longer
it's
than I
everyone's
intended.
fault. It's
Yeah.
100% literally everyone's fault.
Panel
Yes.
3, Jose walks towards the hologram.
Let me finish. I haven't said my line. Yes. Why not step up and see for yourself?
Panel 3, Jose walks towards the hologram of
Trinity. Capital.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Where?
as
Oh.
Mazzini steps up and blocks his path.
Okay, I suppose so.
Hold it. We need to do a records check of all those who enter. I'm doing
Panel
the Phoenix
4.
Wright point right now.
Jose, wait, sorry. Wait, is this panel 4?
Yes. I
Wasn't
mean,
the other. Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. I miscounted.
3, 4. Yeah.
Yep, I lost
When
count.
did it,
Jose,
also, for all
Jose-
of you comic writers out there, FYI, Writer Duet's really good at automatically numbering panels for you.
There you go.
Jose stands in terror as Mazzini and Hernandez take aim at him.
I think you're
This
right.
guy's got a history of heretical statements on social media.
Looks like we're going to have to bring him in.
Page 5, panel 1. The hologram of Trinity remains inviting. Standing aside, she motions Jose into the complex. Mazzini and Hernandez open fire on Jose, who reacts in terror.
That's you.
That's right. Take a step inside.
He's resisting.
Kill him.
When did Speedy Gonzalez show up?
I don't know.
Robert showed up and decided to give racist voices.
There we go.
That's a racist. I can produce many who will speak in a similar dialect.
There we go.
I've never heard that IRL, so I have no choice but to believe you.
All right.
Bang, bang, bang. Panel 2, Jose's bullet-ridden corpse collapses through the feet of Trinity's holographic projection as she continues to try to usher him in.
User
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Come on. 1 foot in front of the other.
Which Trinity voice is speaking?
Yeah, that should be Guinevere.
Oh, okay.
Good
Yeah.
catch,
Okay.
yeah.
Guinevere. Okay.
Panel 3, Eric takes over the hologram's visage as the virtual avatar of Trinity changes automatic modes. Mazzini pulls the corpse of Hernandez away from the hologram.
Wait.
Oh, go for it, Diane. Sorry.
Yeah. Wait. A war crime may have occurred. Please hold while I contact our.
Well, we.
While we contact our homeworld. It should be one word, right?
All right, sure.
And
think so.
issue an appropriate response.
I mean, it's
Maybe hyphen?
give me a red line.
I don't know, Danny.
No,
Mr.
it's 2
Grammar
words.
Nazi.
2
2
words.
words?
It's 2
All right.
words.
It is 2 words. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Home modifies world.
So used to it as a
You
problem.
let the homeworld know that this wanted criminal could not be allowed outside of our jurisdiction. We're just doing our jobs.
Panel 4 also should probably be on a new page. Background: 2 bioroids stand at the V complex date. Mazzini and Hernandez maintain guard duty. A slightly larger crowd that yesterday has gathered. They stand in anxious anticipation of whatever comes next. Karen Goldstein, a white woman in her late 20s, you didn't mention the purple hair, stands in the crowd, suspicious of the intention of her fellow Earthlings.
And all right, this should be caption. There we go, caption.
The next day.
There you go.
Trinity has not returned since you killed that man yesterday.
We're just here to enforce the law, citizen.
And I would remind you that questioning the actions of law enforcement is punishable by 2 weeks of re-education.
That sucks.
Is
That's
that what you
4.
wrote?
That's not what you wrote.
Is that really what you wrote?
And I would remind you that questioning the actions of law enforcement is punishable by 2 weeks of re-education.
4.
That's not what you wrote, though.
And I would remind you that
Actually,
questioning.
4.
or re-education. Last line.
Okay, there we go.
Are you wearing your glasses?
No, I like
Preston?
or.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I like or. It's like once,
Page
an
6.
escalation.
There we go.
To panel 1. Background to bioroids project intersecting beams, which form the hologram of Trinity. Foreground, Karen backs down as Hernandez Mazzini intimidate her.
I apologize. I should not have spoken out.
That's not what a Karen would say.
Well,
I want the manager. I don't know, Mazzini. What do you think we should do with her?
I suppose we can let this slide, provided she stops agitating.
That'll do. Background, Mazzini, Hernandez, and Karen react in surprise. Foreground, the hologram of Trinity makes an invitation.
Don't let them treat you like that, girl. Stand up for your rights.
Keep going.
Oh, in fact, why don't you come inside and see what we have to offer at the V Human Outreach Center? Sure beats 2 weeks of re-education, wouldn't you say?
Oh my gosh. She is just instigating. I love it. Panel 3. Karen walks toward the hologram of Trinity, and Mazzini and Hernandez prepare for violence.
I should be as Mazzini and Karen. There we go.
Oh my God! What a wonderful invitation!
Holy crap, what is this woman on? Panel 4. Hernandez and Mazzini open fire on Karen.
Woo!
Ah!
Stop, citizen. Your actions could violate LA community standards.
Now we know they're in LA. See? There you go. Stop resisting.
Bang, bang, bang.
That's dialogue, so you need periods between L and A, or after L and A.
All right, sure.
L period, A period.
All right, sure.
Law.
Otherwise, it's your actions
Capital A.
violate a community standard.
Capital
A.
Page 7, panel 1. The hologram of Trinity scowls over the dying body of Karen lying at her feet. 2 bioroids standing behind Trinity heed her words.
Danny, why don't you be Eric?
As expected, we shall respond in kind. Bioroids, take them prisoner.
Panel 2, having ceased to reject Trinity's hologram, the 2 bioroids spring into action against Hernandez and Mazzini, who reflectively stand back.
Heads up, we're under attack.
Panel 3, one of the bioroids decapitates Hernandez with its clawed hand, while the other reaches for Mazzini, who responds by opening fire on his nearest attacker. Bang, bang, bang. Panel 4, the one bioroid grabs Mazzini as the other looks to the crowd for challengers.
I surrender.
Panel 5, the 2 bioroids retreat into the complex, taking Mazzini with them.
Wait, where are you taking me?
You surrendered to the gulags.
Yeah.
Page 8, panel 1. The forward cannon of the LMB, or Lumbum Industries Dragon Armored Troop Carrier, bears directly on the...
Oh, should be V. All right, sure. Sorry.
A sign to the left of the gate reads Human Outreach and Healing Center.
Cracks me up.
2 V's. Bioroid Knights, see style sheet, stand in front of the gate, their shoulder autocans bristling in response.
And this should be caption. Here we go.
The next day.
I'll do that. You have 2 hours to surrender Delta Knight Taylor Mazzini into our custody before we shatter these gates and proceed inside.
Panel 2, a projector node in both of the side-by-side Bioroid Knight's armor activates, shining 2 intersecting beams of prismatic light, red through violet. A silhouette of Trinity forms at the beam's juncture. Panel 3. Foreground, the fully formed hologram of Trinity stands before the Dragoon carrier. Background, the Bioroid Knights stand rigid, projecting the prismatic beams that form Trinity.
Your actions activated this avatar of Trinity, a singular being of 3. We are currently being contacted on our home world, where your words and actions will be evaluated and an appropriate response issued. Please hold. An agent will be with you shortly.
And our menu has
Page
changed.
9, panel 9. I'm not sure.
Actually, genuinely, I feel like Eric is snarky enough that he could get away with something like that. And the fact that they are literally talking to an answering machine is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So what's all this talk about it automatically doing panel numbers? Like, what's up with that?
Oh,
Page
yeah.
9, panel 9?
That is weird. It does mess up sometimes.
It does mess up sometimes.
I gotta go.
And what is the program? What's the program you're using?
Writer Duet. All right.
Right.
There we go.
That's right.
You get one script on it for free, and there's a downloadable app called Writer Solo that you can do as many ongoing projects as you want, but you can't share it with other people as easily. It is actually probably the best app for doing comics.
We already introduced him, so there we go.
Oh, I see. And now you're sort of back to where we were before?
Yes, this is back to where we were before.
Space Cavalry Commander Mars Agrippa stands in the cramped space of the Dragoons transport bay, briefing his squad. A mecha support structure built into the bays provides a mechanical crater for the mech, as well as power and supply cables, and arrays the 6 members of his squad facing each other with Agrippa at the far end.
Hold on one second. Wait, I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it Space Cavalry as in religion, or Space Cavalry as in mounted warriors?
Ooh, nice one.
Yeah, cavalry. There we go. Good one.
Oh, I like the cavalry a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very Quebecois, but it's a vibe.
You know, I know that's an insult, by the way.
It's not.
3 brandish a large machine gun mounted by a frame to their power armor. Alpha Knight Cooper, Beta Knight Olgert, and
There used to be Hernandez, but he died, so I took him out.
but his description is still there, though.
Yeah.
So that should probably be Alpha Knight Cooper and Beta Knight Olgert.
Yes. There we go.
The other 3, well, then there wouldn't be 6 anymore.
Yeah, there's now 5.
Right. You might want to change that in the first paragraph.
Yeah,
that says there's still 6.
That's a good point. 5. There we go. Since Hernandez died, there we go.
The other 3 carry assault rifles and an over the right shoulder grenade launcher extending from their armor. Alpha Knight Hess and Beta Knight Tamora. That is only 2 people, not 3.
Oh shit, you're right. All right. Well, it's 2 and 2. All right. You know, it's all right. There we go.
It needs work. You can work.
You have designed 4 different action figures in this scene, so really, that is quite a lot for one panel.
That. All right. Who's Agrippa?
Right. All right.
Well, I'm waiting for the other 3 to become the other 2.
Oh yes.
Okay.
First line in the next paragraph.
Sure.
All right, people, we're about to fly out of this transport and into the history books. Remember the rules of engagement handed down directly from President Gonzalez. On my order, we take out those 2 bioroids, no apostrophe, and breach the complex, BREACH. Let's go.
Bioroids capitalized.
There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Let's go. Hoorah. Page 10, panel 2. Hernandez and Olgeret lead the squad out of the open hatch at the rear of the transport.
Hoorah.
Panel 3, which is actually 2. Agrippa flies into the space above the Dragoon transport, escorted by Alpha Knight Cooper and Hess.
Cooper, Hess, take the top of the V complex.
Yes, Commander. Oh, sorry.
Panel 3. Foreground, Cooper and Hess use the jets in their power armor to land in a standing position on the roof, on top of the roof of the V complex, where they take aim at the backside of the Bioroid Knights. Now it's a John Lamont script.
Can we say like rooftop?
On the rooftop of the roof.
It did make it feel like a John Lamont script. I agree.
Yeah, landing on the roof and going to the backside.
Well, landing on the roof of the roof.
Yeah, which is tricky.
Rooftop of the V complex.
There we go.
roof of the roof of the roof.
Yeah.
Where they get ready to smack the Bioroid Knight's backside. Whoopsh.
Human
Background.
experimentation constitutes. Oh, sorry, never mind.
Background below, the other humans in assault squad fan out in a semicircle, training their guns on the same targets, who no longer project any video. Commander Agrippa stands atop the Dragoon cannon.
Yeah,
Human
it should be a
experimentation
participle.
constitutes-
Train their guns, not training.
No, they can training.
Yeah, I think training is okay.
Yeah.
They're training their gun. No, they train their guns. If they're training their guns, they're teaching their guns something.
Well, the thing is, they what they actually do is fan out. While they fan out, they are training their guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think training is okay.
Training is okay.
Yeah.
Human experimentation constitutes a war crime under the Treaty of Phobos. We have a right to inspect your captive, and the treaty authorizes force if you fail to comply.
We'll get right back to you as soon as we can, all right? And that's page 10.
For English.
Yeah.
Press 2 for Spanish.
All right, that's 10 pages. A lot happened.
A lot did happen.
What did you think?
So we had a completely new introduction.
Yes.
We have a bit more of an action-packed opening with a bit more military-driven, unnecessary political violence. So someone's writing to the headlines. And then we sort of get back to it, and it's still Taylor in the end, who is the person inside the complex, whom our bold military heroes will surely be skilled and well-equipped enough to reclaim from the Venusians. Diane, what did you like about this?
Hold on a second. I'm confused.
Diane,
This is issue 2, right?
Back in a minute. What's
Yes,
your...
it's page 1 rewrite of issue 2.
So we don't know even. So we don't. Taylor was not in issue 1, so we do not know who Taylor is at this point.
No, but Taylor was in the previous version of issue 2.
Yeah, we know that Taylor was
becomes the Flesh Taylor later on.
Yes.
Right, but that hasn't happened yet.
That has not.
Taylor does not exist in this story.
At this point,
so it's
Taylor is simply a soldier who was captured.
He's some guy whose name incidentally does not require a complete rewrite of the back half of the script, which everyone liked.
Yes.
Oh, so Mazzini is now Taylor.
Yes, Mazzini is now Taylor.
Yes.
So he,
okay, I missed that part.
Yeah.
So Taylor is
like a degen citizen who was constantly on the internet to a soldier who was doing his job but got captured. So.
Okay, I missed that, but that's okay.
All
right. Now I'm unconfused now.
Yay!
Well, you saw who Taylor was in the pages, right? He's a soldier.
Well, no. I knew who Mazzini was.
Yes.
And Taylor was a dude who was chronically online and socially. What do you call Danny? Socially pariah.
Danny wants to know what you thought of the pages, Diane.
They're all right.
They're all right. There we go.
We're all right. All right, John. What did you like about the pages?
So I loved that we started with Lilia. I think having her on page 1 was a good move. Because that's where most people I think are going to be interested in off the bat. And I think establishing her on page 1 in the transport on her way back to Earth, and because these people do not have FTLs, then it makes sense that she's not going to show up again until issue 3. And I hope this means that we actually are going to get her actual mutiny instead of just people talking about it. That would actually be kind of cool too. But anyway, so I liked that about it. Yes, now that I'm no longer waiting for, socially awkward internet dude to show up.
Yeah.
The rewrite of the 2 people that got killed, that is definitely that escalated quickly, but other than that, I kind of liked it. So yeah, I like this rewrite.
Robert, what did you like about these pages?
Well, I have to say that the dialogue is like a step up from where it's been before for me. I understood that they were interacting with each other as characters more than, like this is the next thing that's going to happen, so I need to say it. So that was to me a significant move upward in terms of writing style, and I have to say the descriptions of the space, the world is more palpable to me. I think the illustrator is going to have a good time creating it. It was good. That's the parts I liked.
Yes, but was the silence palpable?
The silence.
This is not a
Draco.
script.
Not a Draco script.
All of the action lines in this were drawable. I did like that you started off with Lily as well. I liked having Taylor being involved in the shenanigans at the beginning, which means if you wanted to cut pages about his background, you can if you need. So all that's sort of fine. Yeah, it's certainly a more action-packed beginning to the script, but it's well, I've got some constructives as well.
Okay.
Which I suppose I will start with. I love that you had Lily on the first page, and I'm really confused as to why her bound in handcuffs wearing only a t-shirt and some short shorts was not a splash page, page 1.
Okay.
That's actually probably my biggest constructive.
Really? Okay. All right.
Dude, like you wrote White Lily. Lily's the main character of issue 1. Put her front and center. Like that someone's going to open it and see that and be like, yes.
Fair enough. All right.
So I know that costs the page. I know that fucks with some of your storytelling with the page flips. And it's still worth it. I did like the Taylor thing. It would be interesting if it wasn't just a random Karen trying to go in and someone else. Like there still should be a lineup or something, or a massive like military checkpoint, and not just like random guards there. Like going from random guards, like are the random guards there when the battalion shows up? Like it's the same people. Like we don't see them leave. We don't see more people going in when they leave. So that's
well, the 2 guards that we showed got dealt with.
Right. So the next thing that happens is the battalion shows up.
Yes.
Okay. That could have been more clear. So that requires, I think, a bit of edit to Agrippa's dialogue of, oh, these guys did this and this. We're going to go save them or get our revenge or whatever. And then he says something different when he's being political as compared to his guys. That shows the 2 sides of his character, why people follow him. I think that might be valuable.
Okay.
And I do feel like there's a little bit too much like random Trinity bullshit, mostly because there's so many interactions in very few pages. So like either she stays there or she doesn't, but we don't really need to show her being formed every time. Because that could be a bit distracting, and I know that we're aiming for realism here. Or just have her not at like she can do a welcome message and blip out, and then she doesn't need to be there to potentially hear our military people scheming. She just needs to be there to be really pissed off when a possible war crime happens. Like I don't feel like there needs to be a conversation until there's an actual interaction, and the interaction is a breaking of the treaty.
Okay.
So that's it for my constructives for now. I guess we will go around backwards the other way. So Robert, you're up.
Yeah, I think I had difficulty keeping track of all the characters and what they were doing at that moment for moving the plot along, and it's I have difficulty with this because it's in contrast to what I felt was a better exchange among the characters in the dialogue, which I enjoyed. But it's like I'm having trouble imagining how these people are going to be interacting with each other visibly and have that dialogue make sense with that many people. Because in my mind, I just keep seeing a switch each time I go to a different panel. Now there's new people. Now there's new people. And it like it gets a little bit, and then they're reintroduced again a few panels later. I just felt that it jumped around a little bit for me. And I have to admit, I am not 100% up on on the full storyline, but just in these 10 pages, it started to get a little bit confusing where some people were. And I understand it's a rewrite and that it was a little raw in terms of the characters. And now I realize when John identified that Hernandez's character was changed, because I had read that character before, it makes more sense to me. Hang on, sorry. So I just had a little bit of difficulty tracking, and I actually had a lot of difficulty tracking and seeing where the visuals would go with it. And I'm curious how you're going to address that. And I'm not sure you need all those characters there. I mean, are you trying to fill up the page or the panel? I'd like to see the main characters featured more, with more personality pictured, and then that dialogue that I think you've improved will be even stronger, if that makes sense.
All right, John.
So yeah, I'm gonna So the hologram was a little weird in the way that it was interacting with people. And I guess it was just kind of hard for me to like visualize, like, why are there people outside? Like, I mean, people don't just randomly go up to an embassy or something like that, right? I mean, unless there's like a war going on. And like, if people are like gathering outside, are there people like, there's just these two guys keeping them out? And then once they're gone, why don't everybody just run in? Like, there's time between what's his face dying and what's his face being drug inside to when the dragoon shows up. So why didn't a whole bunch of people go inside? Like, what's stopping them?
You mean what are they doing there? That's kind of what I'm talking about.
What are they doing there? And if they all want to go inside, who's stopping them once these two guys go down? Or is there a whole platoon and a bunch of these V droids come out and there's a bit of skirmish and one guy gets taken and the other ones just, pull back their fence line or their barrier to, the outer marker? I don't know. I'm kind of confused by that. And yeah, like, I'm kind of confused, like the voice not recognizing that this person died and still talking to them while they're dying, like they're perfectly fine. I mean, I get there's supposed to be some kind of delay in.
Yeah, it's an AI. It's not like totally intelligent. It's because it's remote. Like the actual Trinity persona is on a different planet, and this is kind of like an AI which is relaying kind of certain pre-programmed steps, and this is a bit delayed in its processing, I would say.
Now, I'm going to say it again. Answering machine works as a better analogy that people will pick up on faster, even though it's obvious what you're going for.
Right.
As AI, like saying stuff like "Please hold, I need to contact the home world" or whatever. Like,
that's funny.
It sells that better. Firstly, it's funny, but secondly, like, it sells I am not an independent conscious entity.
Right.
Which is that's the main takeaway your reader needs to get for this character here.
Yeah, the phone tree idea. Yeah, the phone tree idea. I think it has a lot of potential to do just what Danny said, and I think it has a lot of potential just to enter into the humor range, because everybody has that experience.
Also, it also means that your readers will sympathize with your military protagonist a lot better, because everyone hates phone trees.
There you go.
But yeah, no. So okay, John, did you have more?
Yeah, I think if that made more sense, or even just if some of its responses was like, one of the worst problems with AI is like when it doesn't understand what you're saying.
Mm.
So like it could say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand that question. Could you rephrase that question in a way that I could understand it?"
Here's a
You know,
list
those-
of questions. Here's a list of questions. Pick one that meets your thing.
Yes. Yes, like those are the kind of things that like when we hear, we know we're talking to a machine, and it's like, well, just transfer me to a person. It's like, I can't transfer you to a person until you tell me why you're calling. I'm like, I told you why I'm calling. You're just too stupid to understand. So that kind of thing, I think, would add to that.
He's close now. I mean, it's close to that now. So
Yeah, I know. It is, that is what that's the world we live in, which I think is what you're trying to tap into, and I'm all for it. Yeah, I just kind of, it's hard to judge how dumb or how smart the AI is when it acts like a human on every page. So if there was a little bit more, I think, of it saying,
chinks in the armor. Yeah, chinks in the armor. Absolutely.
Okay, Diane, how would you improve these pages?
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
You weren't paying attention. Fair enough. All right.
Well, that's
I walked out. I
All
walked out and had to do some things.
Ouch.
well,
That's a big
that's
ouch.
that's
Well,
a big
okay,
criticism.
so,
It doesn't even keep your interest.
Question: make it less boring to women.
Fair enough.
At least I was honest.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. At long last, we have bidet. I can't wait. Actually, we got. Let me present the thing here. Okay, we get. Let's see.
Closer
Where
up,
is it?
closer
Book
up.
title, issue number, writer's name. That's what we got.
Yes.
I see. What a descriptive book title.
Well, page 1 is 5 panels, and panel 1 is a wide panel. A sleek, private executive bathroom. I love where we open. Soft jazz plays from hidden
Hate
speakers.
it.
What? What
Fired. It's all
Sound.
literally the second
Comic
sentence
sound.
is undrawable. Screw this.
Yeah, you can musical notes floating through the air.
Musical notes, yeah.
Then you say musical notes,
Notes floating through the air.
Speaker.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You know what I would do to letter that if I was being a shithead? I would literally letter soft jazz in like in a musical format.
There we
of
go.
some kind. Yeah.
And you know what? I think he would probably like that.
The room.
This is the guy that did, Chic Baby, after all.
And La Vigilante. I'm still waiting for the pussy slam. I'll probably get it.
No, the broke our arm. That is, I'm telling you, that is brilliant. That and Ascension tank, and you've got a winner.
There we go. The room glows with ambient blue light. There's a standing shower, towel rack, the fully featured AI toilet with a wash hose, massage appliance, okay. Fully interactive LED screen that reads midday protocol, and a small trash can next to it.
So there's no way to know it's an AI toilet because nothing says it's an AI toilet.
That is true.
Okay.
The toilet's mechanical appendages include chrome arms with soft silicone massaging tips, a flexible hose with glowing nozzles, and a vacuum dryer shaped like a flower.
Does this toilet also tell you, like, what's in your poop so it can give you dieting advice?
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome, actually. I need that.
Panel 2.
Eat some vegetables, Diane. It's not hard. Vitamins don't kill you.
Broccoli's good for you.
Panel,
And chew
I
better.
ate
And
some-
chew better.
I
Yeah.
had some red beets. Tell me.
there we go. Panel 2, Misaki, 24 years old, raven-haired, voluptuous, workplace wench enters, unbuttoning her blouse. This is...
Is that a job?
Wait.
Does she have a name tag that
It's
says?
going on the toilet by unbuttoning her blouse.
Yeah,
Is that not how you go to the toilet, Diane? I'm
No.
pretty sure that's how everyone goes to the toilet. That's
No.
what I heard.
All right.
Yeah,
Panel-
we're men. We don't know. We don't know what happens in girls'
Now
restaurants.
remember, a human being did not write this dog shit.
All right. Wait, so we're saying that this is...
And
I don't know.
This is
Xander's
not-
usually pretty good.
Yeah, Xander's hasn't turned
Yeah,
in
you know,
AI.
Rutger's usually crazy in a completely different way.
Yes.
This is not Rutger. This is Xander.
Xander.
He's usually crazy in a completely different way.
Yes. The smart toilet activates. So we need Toyotaro.
Welcome
Welcome
back,
back.
Misaki. Shall I begin the midday protocol? Her silhouette is framed through the privacy shower glass as she slips the rest of her clothes off.
That would be a great action line, but it's apparently dialogue. Oh, well.
It's evidently dialogue.
Yeah. Panel 4. Misaki smiles delightfully. Panel 5. We need
I'll
some
do it.
description
I'll do
here.
it. It's up day. Let's turn it up.
Let's turn up the heat. She's now standing.
Wait, is that dialogue?
No, this is not dialogue.
Oh, okay.
She's now standing in the shower as it shoots water onto her curves. Toyotaro adjusts the room temperature. The mirror fogs up, displaying a heart-shaped condensation pattern.
You know what this reminds me of?
No.
Demon Seed.
I don't. What is Demon Seed?
Or the house that fell in love with the girl.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Stream. Who's Toyotaro?
Is this just a toilet version of Christine?
Yes.
Danny's Toyotaro.
Oh, yes. Steam sequence initiated. Water pressure calibrated. What's up with this terrible formatting? Why was there not like description and then dialogue?
Good
this
question.
person has made a comic before. Dude, you should know better.
Panel 2. Yeah,
Danny, I'm starting to think AI might have been involved in the production of this.
What?
Script.
Is that because you've read any of this?
No, but
because reading is really hard, John. You should have an AI do that for you.
There you go. Page 2, 5 panel. Panel 1, the toilet's mechanical dryer appendage extends. Miyazaki now steps out of the shower as steam cover her parts.
Initiating drying sequence. Shall I follow up with a massage? I feel gross.
No, who's Miyazaki? You should be
Diane.
No, get my seat ready. I feel an urge coming.
So gross.
You know,
Understood. Seat warmer activated. Instruments ready for urinalysis.
There we go. It'll tell you about your pee.
Right, but why are you pee and poop first, then you shower? Like, who does this backwards?
No, you do, John.
Yes,
AIs don't know
like
that, though.
Clean. Oh my god. Yes, apparently.
Panel 2, the dryer blows on her bare naked body. Whoosh. Panel,
what dryer? There's a full body dryer.
There's like appendages.
It's part of the toilet and not the shower. For
Diane's loving this thing. She wants this bathroom. You know.
I absolutely do.
Panel 3, the toilet seat opens as the LED screen smiles. Where's the LED screen? Is it in the...
Sure. Have a seat, Misaki. Yeah. This is the worst version of Christine I've ever read.
Panel 4. Misaki is now seated on the toilet, her hair lifted by the warm air of the blow dryer. Whoosh.
Just what I needed. Why are you talking to the toilet?
Whoosh is not a pooping sound.
No, it's a blow dryer for the hair.
Why is who gets their hair blow dried while shitting?
I don't know. Apparently, this woman and her amazing.
Diane, do real people want this?
Diane,
I do not blow dry my hair. I air dry it.
If you were to blow dry your hair, would you do it while shitting?
You know what? I would.
There you go.
Okay, I guess people do want this.
A question that never should have been asked.
Well, here's the thing. Generally, I would be sitting on the toilet in order to blow my hair.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to stand doing it.
So it's just more efficient.
Yeah, it's just more efficient.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm not pooping while I'm doing it, generally.
Well,
you could run into a problem. You could run into a problem.
But she wants to poop while doing it. Sure.
She apparently does. But the thing is, I agree with John. Why didn't she just go before the shower?
Well, that's because that's what normal people do. But the person who wrote this does not understand.
I'm worried she's going to drop the hairdryer while she's pooping on the toilet and
die.
That is a thing you should watch out. But yes.
But those are in appendages. I don't think you can.
Xander, you are married. You have a woman in your life. Did you
talk
to her about bathroom routines when you?
I mean, her.
And generally, when you're blow drying your hair or doing something, like I usually put a towel on the toilet. So because I'm clean and I don't want to slip off the toilet.
Okay, so
just saying.
Did we already do the urinalysis complete email?
Oh yeah, sorry. Your analysis
I-
complete. Emailing results. No immediate attention.
Why wouldn't you email it? Tell it to me.
All right, we got a line.
Good. Now clean me up.
My favorite part is that this is going to eventually be possessed by someone who has a crush on her. So.
Okay. Good. Now clean. Shut up. I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to read this without laughing.
All right.
Good. Now clean me up with a few classes and begin the massage sequence.
Initiating sequence. God, I feel dirty.
All I want to say is Detective Jokes memes intensified. Anyway.
I see you.
Miyazaki now sits on the toilet as the massage extension rubs her back. The blow dryer lifts her hair. The splash from the toilet ejects from the gap in her thighs. The steam covers. Where's the steam? All right, whatever. Why are we steaming her breasts? But anyway, the steam covers.
Why is anything from the toilet coming out of the
The
toilet?
splash from the toilet is coming up between her legs.
Yeah.
Is that
What?
true?
Is that a bidet?
That
It's a
that
bidet.
toilet bowl water is not clean.
Well,
Okay, I can
that-
see
Not
that.
in her case.
Yes.
That would presumably be a bidet jet. Anyway, the steam covers her
Bidet
breasts,
jets are
and she
actually
shouts
clean.
in ecstasy, gripping her seat.
Okay, apparently she orgasmed.
Apparently, okay, all right.
While shitting?
No, apparently you don't bidet when you shit, but
Do bidet after you shit.
yes, you bidet after you shit, and then she's orgasming because she bidet after she shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that is not a sentence I had on my 2025
There
bingo
you go.
card.
This is your line.
And I'm the one that came up with vagina gun.
All right.
Toro.
Page
Oh,
3.
God,
Oh,
this
we're
is
only on page 3. Okay.
Oh my god.
7 panels. My aim for this is to transition from Miyazaki's ecstatic moment of release into Toyotaro's the toilet's death sequence. Oh, wow.
Yes.
Illustrate it as best you can. Okay.
Okay. Here's a note for writers. Do that. If you're not sure if what you wrote makes any goddamn sense, just explain it that simply.
Oh, okay.
That is better than some dog shit descriptions that no one knows what the point is. Just tell them what you want. The illustrator is a competent human being. They can make it happen.
So
I am so confused. I thought Toyotaro was the toilet already.
I thought-
Toyotaro is in fact the toilet, and the
Yeah.
toilet is about to die from a heinous orgasm.
yes. Panel 3.
By the way,
Anus-
that sentence was not on my bingo card for the year, but here we are.
That is page 3.
Yeah, this should be page 3, panel 1. Miyazaki flails in ecstasy while she's on the toilet. Panel 2, Toyotaro flails around. I don't know who Toyotaro is.
He's literally the toilet.
Yeah.
That is the name
Flails
of the toilet.
around on the toilet as he is being electrocuted.
Ah,
And now
I
I
don't-
don't
how
get
did
it.
this happen? What was I thinking coming in here?
I've kind of lost the plot on this one. All right. Panel 2,
Yep.
White Shot. Toyotaro sits at his workstation. I would like a description for him now that he's a person as opposed to a toilet.
So is he like a
Oh my god, is he like not an AI and actually just like some guy?
yeah,
Like
just a guy who like
He's a guy.
like
He's
some
guy
like
actually-
underpaid like worker in the third world, barely making minimum
Bathroom
wage,
attendant?
playing the role of an AI toilet for a crazy woman? Because that is the worst job.
Is he a droid?
are you a
Maybe he's
are
a
you
droid
bathroom
with.
attendant? Who is this guy?
In a sci-fi dystopia, he is apparently the automated bathroom attendant.
Okay, well, remember there was that scandal about like those Amazon shops that were like, oh, just walk out. We have AI, and the AI was just people looking at video, counting what you bought. He's
Yeah.
that guy.
Oh my god.
As-
So
I see what's
I-
going on here, and this is actually interesting if poorly written.
okay.
White Shot. Toyotaro sits at his workstation as he succumbs to an upset stomach.
That burrito really messed me up.
Brr. Panel 3, Toyotaro sprints down the hall, clutching his stomach.
I need to get to the bathroom.
Jesus Christ, this script. All right. Panel 4, Toyotaro stands in front of the bathroom door and reads the sign on it that says out of order.
No way this is happening. I won't make it to the elevator.
Goddamn script. All right,
You
panel
want to sit in the
5.
elevator? You know what? Why not?
I'm enjoying the fuck out of this.
Panel 5. Toyotaro spins his head around as he spots Misaki's door.
Wait, what? There? What?
Wait, what?
Toyotaro spins his head around as he spots Misaki's door.
Are
They work in the same office and he's her toilet?
Yes.
what?
That's
Okay.
all I know, but yes, yes.
That is exactly what seems to be happening. Okay, moving on.
So is he like the neighbor who controls?
So
the
I have
toilet?
a feeling this is a really, really shitty flashback.
Yes. Most
No,
likely.
he's fantasizing being her toilet.
Possibly. I mean, we've seen.
I mean, we were discussing this as being a terrible isekai, so that's probably what's about to happen.
He sees
Yeah.
Misaki's office door.
Office door. So
Yeah, office door.
She's
They're work colleagues, because that's not totally thirsty at all in an utterly problematic way.
Every panel of this script is thirsty.
I mean, that is one of the problems of every panel of this script.
why does she have her own freaking shower?
She's an executive.
My
And
boss
he's
doesn't
her
have a
toilet.
shower.
Now,
Okay, but she's a high-powered executive. Toyotaro.
her private bathroom. It's an emergency. She'll understand.
Panel 7. He
No,
bursts
she
into the
won't.
bathroom.
No, she won't.
What's this thing? How does it even work?
Yeah, this is Christine. See,
It's Dragon Seed and Christine kind of mushed
page
together.
4, panel 1. He sits on the toilet. He smashes all the button on the LCD screen mounted on the wall.
Come on, flush you damn thing. If I can't flush this thing, she'll definitely find out.
Panel 2. The
You just
toilet.
said she wouldn't care. She'd understand.
Yeah, but why would you want internal consistency when you're written by a robot?
There you go. Panel 2, the toilet splashes Toyotaro and he activates the blow dry extension and the lights begin to flash. Fog also begins to fill.
Why is there a fog machine in the toilet?
everybody, I want a fog machine.
And the steam rolling out of
It's-
my breath.
It's cinematic.
There you go.
Sure. No. Come on. This is like a bad bit from like the middle of Gremlins 2.
Yes. And then we have
Hey,
I don't
insult Gremlins too.
I don't know what the T signifies, but
I'm assuming thought, but it's
yeah, it could be thought. Yeah.
Thought or toilet.
Or toilet.
I mean toilet is not a dialogue style, so I'm
It is
still
not.
thought.
Yeah. I'm cooked. There we go. Panel
Oh,
3.
I'm cooked.
The blow dryer dangles around and Toyotaro is electrocuted as the toilet. See, now I thought the blow dryer was an extension which couldn't fall into the water, but this is actually poor design
See?
on behalf of the bizarre toilet.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
considering the
foresaw that.
coworker is
I
playing the role
absolutely-
of the AI, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. The blow dryer dangles around and
Oh,
Toyotaro.
he's both. That's what it is. You're right.
Yeah.
Toyo is a character, and Toyotaro is the toilet.
Yeah, he becomes the toilet. Well, he becomes the toilet. Yes.
He is the toilet, simultaneous.
All right.
So is this a flashback?
The blow
Yes,
dryer.
I think
Is
it's
not
flashback.
clearly explained by the author, so technically, right now, we have no fucking clue what's going on.
Okay.
As the
Good,
toilet
because
continues to
None
splash.
of this makes any sense.
So-
This can't be the end.
Bzzz. Panel 4, Toyotaro flails around as he is electrocuted. Page 5, 4 panels. Panel 1, Toyotoro's lifeless body lies on the toilet. Panel 2, a forensic expert in a hazmat suit with a face mask snaps a photo of Toyotoro's lifeless body. Snap. Panel 3, Misaki mourns as she cries caressed on a man's chest.
Whose chest?
Some man, in this case, Kaito Hoshimi. But it would be cool if he had a description.
I think he's been described enough. It's a man.
Could have been me. What could have been you? Just a dead
It's okay,
body?
Misaki. We get through together as a team. I think it best you take some time off. Poor bastard
Race-
probably was a
Kaito
pervert
Hoshimi.
and wanted to rub one out.
Yes, I think that could
Wait a minute.
describe this entire script right there. Anyway.
What? He's a
Well, wait a minute, is he
pervert
a
that wanted
toilet
to rub
too?
one out?
Is he a toilet? Is he
No,
a
No,
toilet
it's
too?
a
He's got
thought
T?
bubble.
That's his
It's a
thought bubble.
it's a poorly designated thought bubble.
Panel 4, White Shop. Miyazaki lays on her bed contemplating today's incident.
Totoro is such a loser, thanks. But he was also so kind to me. He always
Simp.
shut up. He always did my work for me. Well, yeah. Okay, then.
He's a total simp.
And even gave me credit on a few projects I got greenlit.
What is Sim?
Yeah.
But she's the executive. That's her job.
Executive, man.
Yeah,
Work
like-
will be the
Yes,
People
the
credit is
executive gives
literally the
work
job
to
of
her
the executive.
underlings. That's the way it works.
There you go.
It starts
Panel
at the top and it goes down. And you hope you're not at the bottom somewhere. Or if
Panel
you're
1,
getting paid
Miyazaki
well.
is sitting in her office, lights filters through the blinds. An employee, I guess named Juno, enters carrying a cardboard box.
They asked me to bring this to you. It's Toyotaro.
They asked me to bring this to you.
Oh,
Panel 2, Miyazaki sits on her desk emotionless.
leave it.
Panel 3, she opens the box. Inside are scattered papers, a coffee mug, and a sealed envelope. Panel 4, she opens the envelope. Inside is a USB. USB, I know.
He was working on something?
Thank goodness. Panel 5 and 6.
It is a job, right? He's supposed to be doing
He did have a job there, so.
Presumably, he was working on something.
She stares at the USB and shoves it into her blazer pocket. Zip. Panel 7. The
Zip.
plumber knocks on the door.
Dude, hold on. Blazers have zip pockets?
I guess.
I had a blazer with a zip pocket.
Apparently they do. Panel 6. The plumber, who I guess is named Riku Blase, knocks on the door, and we need a.
Executive Maziki, I'm here about your toilet because this has now gone full porn script.
Wait, her mother named her executive?
Yes. Panel 7. 8 panels.
I mean, that's nominative determinism right there.
Riku Blase, 28 years old, brown hair, blue uniform with hat, stands next to Misaki's toilet. He gestures to the toilet, which gleams with chrome and glowing panels.
You know, his character description would have been nice in the paragraph, in the panel he was introduced.
I don't know why you'd want that or how it would help anything, but okay.
That's it.
That's
already. Installation complete. This baby's got everything by day, but is that how it's spelled? Bidet with a biometric sync, mood lighting, voice interface.
Miyazaki raises an eyebrow.
It's the same as the last time, right?
Panel 3, Riku gestures the toilet. Okay.
No. This is the latest custom mods. The voice interface is state of the art. It even comes with this fancy USB backup from your last one.
Why do you need a USB backup for the toilet?
So you can put the dead guy's voice in it, obviously.
Panel 4, Miyazaki eyes narrow.
No way.
Panel 5, the plumber activates
That's the work he was doing.
and a soft chime plays. Chime. Panel 6, the interface glows. Panel 7 and 8, Miyazaki grabs the USB and inserts
Hold on, what? Panel 7 and 8?
Yes. Grabs the USB stick and inserts it into her blazer pocket along with the other one. I don't know who our hero is or our villain, but they have lines. Our hero, the speaking character.
The speaking character should appear in all caps.
Go ahead.
What is it? Is it a
I don't
line?
know.
The speaking character should appear. No, that's a direction.
I know that's a direction.
Oh,
The
that's
character
his
should appear in
prompt.
all caps on a separate line.
This is just his prompt.
I don't get
Okay.
it.
This is the
Yeah.
this was the so we were talking about this before you got here, Robert. This is apparently an AI script, right?
Ah.
But this is also the first actually we've known the whole time it's an AI script we've ever read.
All right. So it's been improved a bit, I guess, right? Page 1. Wait, how do we back to page 1? I don't
Because
know.
this is prompt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It's just
Well,
giving
because-
instructions here.
Because AI gets confused, and when you have it write scripts, it forgets what page numbers it's on.
Fair enough.
So
All right,
it'll repeat pages. It'll reintroduce characters. It's weird like that.
All right. Well, let's call
Almost
it
like it doesn't actually think.
there.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that was pervy.
That's bidet.
Yeah, that's
Bionic-
bidet.
Bionic interface.
A guy
executive
died.
Toilet, something like that.
A woman orgasmed, and peed and showered, and got naked. And,
All on the same toilet.
yes. All without leaving her executive office.
Honestly, my bingo card for the year was doing so well up until this script.
So it's certainly provocative. What do you think, Diane? Do you want that toilet?
I kind of do.
Okay.
So, I kind of do.
You want a toilet with a USB?
I have no idea what that USB is for.
I don't know what you do.
Unless I'm listening to music and I just
could. Yeah, there you go.
Listen to music.
Yeah, because that's the one thing that toilet.
Why didn't it just stream your Spotify playlist instead?
Yeah, the toilet needs speakers. I guess we'll wait for constructives on that, but that would give a purpose for the USB.
Yeah. Unless you also want like another voice, like a custom voice. Like remember that okay, so I showed Preston a film called Dragon what is it, Dragon Seed?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Dragon Seed,
okay.
And it was about a house that was AI. It was a fully automated house, and apparently it fell in love with the lady of the house.
Yeah.
So this is called Dragon Seed.
And then like she ends up getting kidnapped by the house and impregnated by the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like
voiced by Robert Vaughn, I believe.
Yes, voiced by Robert Vaughn. And you apparently said that this thing used to give me nightmares.
Yeah, it freaked me out when I was like 5 or 6.
5 or 6, and then I remember just going like, so this is the Simpsons episode with like Pierce Brosnan as the house, so that fell in love with Marge, and then I had to show him that episode from like Treehouse of Horror.
Right.
But it's like, so it's basically Christine as a house. I'm like, yes. So yes, basically. And I guess this is it as a toilet. And you could certainly do that. I will say this, it's very creative. It's
Is it though?
It is also it is also like the start of a very weird porn.
It's pervy AF. All right, yes. John.
I mean, yeah, as somebody that likes stuff that's pervy AF, this was a little. Oh, all right, we're doing positives first, right?
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to say nice things about it.
True. That is right. I mean, if he's not going to put in the work,
you know what
why
I
should
will
I?
say as a positive? I'm jumping the gun here. That was a very clearly written prompt.
This is very silly.
The formatting was largely on point.
It is massively entertaining. I will give you that.
There we go. Okay.
It is massively entertaining. Does not make sense. It is terribly written. It's not even really written. So nobody acts like a person. Nobody acts like a robot.
We're not quite to constructives yet.
We're not. No, not everybody. Like you care.
Okay. Right.
Like you care. So no one acts like a person. Nobody acts like a robot.
No one even acts like a character in a porn film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
no one acts like a toilet.
I have no idea if the toilet has a name,
it's so confusing.
or if it was a person. I don't know if this is a flashback. I don't know what's going on. So, but it's massively entertaining. I will give you that.
I mean, I certainly disagree that it was creative. I don't know if this is better than anything.
It's not. It's trash.
Like, it's not Christine. It's not a house impregnating someone. That's creative.
That is creative.
Yeah, it is. And I'm confused as to why there's such economy of characters. Like, it makes it worse. Like, why is there a flashback to someone?
Is it a flashback, though?
I don't know, but why is Toyotaro the toilet and then also a person on the next panel?
Yes.
That's the problem. And also, none of the rest of it makes any sense either, really. But yeah, no, that was the worst part of it. Is like, maybe she likes the toilet and the guy wants to be the toilet. Okay, fine, it's a porn movie. Yeah. She enjoys the toilet and then this person becomes a toilet. It doesn't make any sense. It has nothing to do with the woman.
So why couldn't the guy die on the toilet and then?
And why is it called bidet? No one died from a bidet.
Before we just go all in the constructives.
What's that?
Let's see. Toyotaro resurrects as the toilet through the USB flash drive.
Which was not even put in.
Okay,
by the way,
but
in
the script you gave us, Toyotaro.
That doesn't happen in the script we just read.
Yeah, that doesn't have the script we
just read.
So maybe, put that bit in your script if you think it's important.
There you go. Robert, what do you got?
Okay, well, terribly written. Terribly. Let's do the good part.
All right.
Okay, now let's do the bad part. It's just it's unrealized. I mean, you could do something with it. Am I going in and out because my internet's really bad in the hotel?
Turn off your video. And keep your
yeah, if you turn off your video, your audio will often improve because there's like a certain amount of bandwidth, and video takes up most of it.
Did he pause?
Or maybe
let me do that.
He briefly muted himself.
If it would let me do it, it's not doing anything. There we go.
So I will say while he figures that out. So I did get the USB thing when she put both of them into her blazer pocket that zips. That obviously when the toilet programming USB is going to get mixed up with the Toyotaro USB. Yes, I saw that foreshadowing with the USB thingy.
It was hardly subtle.
Well, AI can't do subtle. It doesn't
really
understand.
Bad at subtle, yeah.
It's really bad at that. It doesn't understand subtext or subtlety.
But
So anyway, my point is I did get the USB thing. It's still dumb. It still doesn't work, and you need to set it up better, and you need to, you could potentially have something there.
Right.
But you got to put the work in.
My question is,
a weirdo exists who would buy this.
Yeah.
100%. This was, for all the complaints, entertaining.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what happens next.
Yeah.
Not because I particularly cared what happens next, but because it was very poorly written. But I was entertained.
Well, what I want to know is when Toyotaro was alive, did Toyotaro consciously want to be Misaki's toilet?
The script doesn't say anything about that.
Script doesn't. Like it's like an accidental thing caused by a burrito and a misunderstanding of how to work the hairdryer. But and he just kind of
to be fair, I would not understand how to operate a hairdryer on a toilet.
Right. Yeah. I
would, because I've seen a hairdryer before, because I exist on planet Earth.
I mean, it does suggest that the toilet represents a bad OSHA violation for the office, because this guy was just trying to relieve himself and he died. But I mean, right? Am I wrong? That's a big OSHA violation right there. But like, if the character really wants to be the toilet, because he seems very smitten with the lady.
Well, does he, or does the story just tell us he is?
I mean, the story kind of maybe suggests, but we never learn.
Right.
But I would say it's maybe. All right, hold on. The toilet was sabotaged to murder Misaki, but that will be revealed later. Okay.
Okay, that's still stupid because the character is in it before he dies.
Yeah.
So I mean, don't tell us what we haven't read. We're telling you what happened, like what we think on the stuff we did read.
Right.
If you want to write a better version of this, go for it.
Yeah.
It's really
please do,
because
we would like you to write a better version of this.
There you go.
But I mean, if you're not going to produce this, I don't see what the point is, because if you're not selling it to weirdos, why are you writing this?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's where I got to say, like, both the weirdos and perhaps the author, but I think certainly the weirdos would like to be the toilet, right? That's like the point. They're fantasizing about being the toilet of a beautiful woman. It's Korean drama, the death scene.
Okay, are you writing Korean drama for a television station? No, you're writing this for yourself.
Are you Korean?
Doesn't matter if he's Korean. He can be inspired by Korean drama. Isekai is not a Korean genre. It's a Japanese genre, A. B, you know who this is for. So either write for that audience, like as a writing exercise, you've utterly failed because you didn't write this. As an attempt to approach an audience that you want about a fetish you want to participate in, this is a failure because it's internally incoherent and you didn't write this. So it's going to be really hard to sell once you find your people.
It's got potential. I'm going to say that I'll try to get a positive in here. I think it's potential, and I think the potential is the intimacy between a human and a toilet. Even if the toilet is AI, there's something that could be done with that if you're a creative writer. Whether it was AI or not is irrelevant to me. It just simply is incoherent. It does not have a base to it that allows me to follow anybody that I could give a shit about. No pun intended.
There you go.
So I will have to agree with that. Not the kink shame at all. The thing is that I think this could work as an idea if it wasn't so incoherent. Yes, it's entertaining, but again, it's entertaining mainly because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And that was just kind of part of the enjoyment of that.
Well, we were entertaining. That's why.
Hell, it's because we were entertained by that. You could certainly, if you want to go into this direction, definitely work with that audience, what you want. But the thing is that if I can't understand it, I don't know if this guy was a human, didn't know if he was a toilet, didn't know what was going on. So all of a sudden he dies, and I'm like, well, where did he come from? Was he a guy like controlling the toilet, or was he the toilet? I don't know. It's incoherent.
Right.
Figure it out.
I have a suggestion.
Write it yourself. Don't let the computer do it. So,
I have a suggestion. Instead of letting AI write it, take your basic prompts that you have in there and go to an improv group at a local comedy's place and give them that basic prompt and see what they do with it. You're the toilet. Here's your boss. She's going to go take a crap in there. What do you say to her when she comes in and she's taking a crap and she should sit on your lap and have that discussion? That will give you the impetus to write something.
It was an assassination.
I know, Robert. That sounds like a lot of work.
They call that
also
writing.
Offloading it, but at least you're offloading it to a human being that has a creative.
That's the whole point.
Kill her, yes, but it just turned out by random happenstance it killed Toyotaro instead, and somehow his soul got tied up in his USB drive, which ended up in her blazer pocket, which will end up in the toilet.
Max
Headroom. Yeah, but then once again,
Max Headroom.
Toyotaro, the toilet speaking character, before Toyotaro died?
That's an excellent question. The script doesn't tell us.
Yeah.
For that matter, the script didn't tell us what I just said. That came from the writer who was in
Yeah.
Well, if the writer thinks it's that important, maybe you should put it in the damn script.
Yeah, put it in the damn script. Yeah.
If you want us to read it, put it in your script, buddy.
Assassinated.
It's not our job as a reader.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell it's super rough. Yes. All right, cool.
Dude, the concept is fine. You will find your people. This is not kink shaming. If this is what you want to do,
we're not kink shaming yet.
Like,
I honestly think this is absolutely fun.
I mean,
but I want it to be.
It's not to my taste, but that's fine. It's to someone's taste. If it's to enough people's taste, you'll make a bunch of money doing this. So, if that's the feedback you want, I don't know why you needed anyone's feedback to think anything about a sexual fetish wouldn't have an audience anywhere. I mean, that's insane.
As long as
met human beings before,
the
right?
Audience, which I don't see how this script is not. I think we need a panel with her like peeing with the sound effects, right?
I mean, yes. If you want to approach that audience, you should.
I don't even go that far, but like come on, it's.
You don't even have to have the sound effects. You could just I don't know.
You could, but yeah. Anyway.
Get out the yellow marker.
Yes, get out the yellow marker.
Yeah, like, dude, you don't need us to tell you that your weird, kinky concept has an audience. If it's the kinky concept you want to write, it has an audience. You will find your people. That's how that works.
By the way, I'm going to launch Palace issue 4 tomorrow on Kickstarter.
Yay!
Speaking of kinky concepts,
if you want to get that audience, please write it yourself and don't let AI do it.
Yeah, your audience does not want inauthentic kink.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
That is true. If you got a kink.
So actually, your entire concept is a failure because you're not going to reach your audience where they're at.
Yeah.
They want, if they share your particular fetish, they want you to really drill down into that and give them something to be excited about. And this story does not do that.
And then come back, and I want to read it again.
And Diane, if you put it on this show, I guess I have to read it. That is, in fact, that is how that works. That I do come here to torture myself.
Yeah.
So
and also to hang out with some awesome friends. So if that's all you want, yeah, your concept works. Will it be successful? That depends on you. And if you're not writing your own stuff, it becomes decreasingly likely that you'll be successful in the long run.
Yes.
And sadly, that is the note I have to give to an increasing number of people
who use AI.
Yeah, like write your own stuff.
Please write your own stuff.
Yeah.
If you can't edit AI, then you're not thinking, you're not writing. So why would if you don't care enough to bother to write it, why should anyone care about what you produce?
Exactly.
Because you didn't even produce it. And that's what all of this stuff keeps coming back to, is if you're going to do work, people will care. If you go to a con and say, well, I had a machine write it for me and do the sexiest thing you could think about, and came up with this ridiculous concept, congratulations. You just kick-shamed your only customer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So actually, it's counterproductive if you didn't write it.
Yeah. Anyway, those were all the scripts we had for this evening. Next week, I'll have more Lords of Iron. I'm sure John will have more Cowboys versus Zombies.
Somehow Daniel's life might go well, and there might even be more Haunted Head.
Haunted what?
The Haunted Head.
Oh, wow.
You have read part of this before. This was the one where the helmet kills someone on like page 1.
Wasn't that like a year ago? Or?
Yeah, the illustrator is really slow. He finally caught up.
Okay.
And now I need to rewrite some scripts. I just added a character to make the story better.
All right.
So, yeah, it's been a very slow process, that story, but it is happening.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I have been in production for a bunch of stuff, just not really writing a lot.
Awesome. All right.
Okay. Ciao.
Now I will fear my toilet forever.
There you go.
So,
take care, everyone.
It's the smart toilets you got to watch out for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The dumb ones are
those
easy.
Dumb toilets.
Okay, kind of like, why do we really need a refrigerator or a toaster that interfaces with our smartphone? Like, we don't, but
yeah.
How else will Skynet know where we live?
Yeah.
Or
anyway,
call it likes our toast.
Exactly. All right. Good night, everyone. See you next week.
Good night, everybody.
Make good choice.
Everybody.